Hi, this is Kishore Subramanian, founder and CEO of Shri Consultants. If you thought managing health was complex and difficult, welcome to the world of health insurance. That's even more complex. Why? The simple fact is that the policy document is about 14 pages. And let me assure you, out of every 1 lakh people who buy it, all the 1 lakh do not read it. It's not even 99.9. It's about 100% of people who do not read it. And today, I'm going to demystify health insurance, the fine print, no minute and absolutely 0.4 point size details of a health insurance plan. So let's move it. Point number 1. What does health insurance per se cover? It covers any expense that arises in a hospital if you are hospitalized for over 24 hours. It covers OPDs. It covers certain daycare surgeries. It covers certain dental procedures born out of accident. It also covers pregnancy in certain cases. There are two types of health insurances. Point number 1, the one you can buy or I can buy as an individual for ourselves or our families. The second one, the one that's given by our company, the organization policy, that's called the group Mediclaim policy. There is a third type too, the one that's given by the state or the central government. Now, out of these three, the fundamental difference is the one that we buy is personal to us. We can continue it as long as we are alive, and it is mandated for the health insurance company to allow you or me to renew it as long as we are renewing it on time. Point number 2. The one that's given by the company is subject to multiple terms and conditions. What are the terms and conditions? As long as you're an employee and you're contracted by that organization, the organization is liable to cover you for anything and everything. But once you leave the organization, they may not be liable to continue, while the IRDA clause clearly says that you can continue that policy as an individual plan by writing to your HR that I would like to continue this insurance policy for myself, by writing an email and informing the insurance company and continuing the plan. Point number 3, the one that the state government or the central government gives, all that you have to do is go enroll yourself through the respective app, portal or the corporation zones, and you are covered. Now, there is a lot of fine print. Let me demystify some critical ones for you in this video. Number 1, room rent cap. Many people do not know that hospitals charge you basis your room. What does that mean? If your room rent is 4,000 rupees, the X-ray cost in that hospital is 800 bucks. This is just a hypothetical number that I'm quoting. Now, if the room rent is 10,000 rupees, the same X-ray will cost you 1,500 rupees. Now, if the room rent is 30,000 rupees, the same X-ray will cost you 5,000 rupees. Are you surprised? Go check it out. It's there in every hospital. So, if there is a room rent cap, everything else has a cap, which means if your policy allows you a 4,000 rupee room, you are eligible for all the other bill payments as per that policy, that room rent cap. But if assume your cap on your room rent is 4,000 or 2% of your sum insured, whatever that mathematics is, and you have taken a higher room, then not only the difference of the room you have to pay the difference in every other charge. Example, you take a 10,000 rupee room, that 6,000 has to be paid by you, and the difference in all the other treatment charges, the doctor visit, the x-rays, the consultants, blood test, everything has to be paid by you. Point number 2, if it's a surgery, there are a lot of non-claimable items. Gloves, disposables, certain non-medical items are all exempted from a claim, and that's as per IRDA rules. So whenever a surgery happens and the bill is about 1,25,000, if you get a 90,000 payout and say, where did that 35,000 go? Be clear about it. There are non-claimables. Point number 3, there are zone-based premium. What does it mean? If you're living in Worli or Bandra or South Bombay or probably in a posh area in New Delhi, your premium is different. If you are living in rural Tamil Nadu or rural Bihar, your premium is different. But remember, the zone-based payment of premium is purely based on the fact that hospitals in those localities or those suburbs are going to cost you extremely high. There are certain sublimits in every policy, which is called as the surgical caps, which means a particular medical insurance may claim that for a hernia, they will only pay 40,000. For a particular cataract surgery, they will only pay 30 or 50,000. So there is always a possibility that there is a surgical cap. Now, you should read your offer documents on what are the surgical caps. So there are few things you need to do while you buy a policy. Ask your advisor or consultant to explain the terms and conditions. Or in today's AI world, the best way is simply upload your document on a ChatGPT, on a Grok, on a Meta, any of the AI tools, and ask them, can you summarize the key 30 points of my policy, key 50 points of my policy, and it will throw open. But what you need to remember and not at all forget or not see through is, what's the sum insured? Is there restoration of sum insured, which is refilling your policy with the same sum insured in case it gets exhausted? What is the room rent cap? What is the surgical sublimits? And what are the exclusions, which is the exclusions for the first year, second year, up to the fourth year. And remember, the most interesting part, if you continue paying for 4 years, after that, everything is covered. But what you need to remember is that if you don't understand the exclusions and you end up in the hospital, you might not get some of the claims. You just might not. So don't be unaware of your policy details and later blame the system. Oh, health insurance doesn't want to pay me. No, they are very clear and upfront. But the most important part, and that I come at the last, is while taking the policy, please read the application and fill every single detail. Honestly, utmost good faith is a principle applied in insurance, and you have to be extremely honest and clear in disclosing every material fact about yourself, your health, your past, and your activities. Hope this video was helpful. Click on the like and subscribe button, and to understand more about such interesting facts about health insurance, follow our channel.